The night I came home, my father was sitting on the porch, shoulders slumped, eyes empty. My father was never a man who showed weakness, but that night he looked broken. It happened at the grand opening of the new Commerce Plaza. HOA developer and board invited him on stage as a guest of honor. After 40 years running his small carpentry shop, he thought he was finally being recognized. Instead, they humiliated him. They cut him off mid-speech, mocked his old clothes, and sneered that his tiny shop didn't belong in a modern city. They said it over the microphone in front of hundreds. The crowd laughed. My father's dignity was torn apart in seconds. They thought I'd stay quiet. They were wrong, because that glittering plaza, the fountains, the shops, the shining towers, stood on our family's land. Decades ago, when my grandfather sold parcels to the city, he never signed easements. Their empire was built on goodwill. And that goodwill was gone. I pulled the survey maps, marked every utility line, every road, every pipe cutting across our soil, and then I acted. Day 1. I chained off the access road their delivery trucks depended on. Overnight, supply stopped. By morning, restaurants were empty, shelves bare. Day 2, I contacted the water utility. Their main line ran illegally under our property. Service was shut down. Fountains dried up, bathrooms closed, their modern paradise turned into dust. Day 3. I went after their fiber line. No easement meant no service. One phone call later, their internet went dark. Offices closed, tenants screamed, business halted. Their empire cracked in days. That's when Karen, the smug old president who mocked my father on stage, stormed up to our house, face red with rage. "You can't do this," she shouted. "You're destroying everything we built." I held up the deeds, steady as stone. "No, you destroyed yourself. You built it on land that was never yours." She muttered threats about lawyers. Too late. I had already filed defamation claims for the public humiliation. I had already sent zoning violations to the city. I had already leaked aerial photos of their dried-up plaza to the papers. By the end of the week, they weren't celebrating profits. They were drowning in lawsuits. They begged, offered money, offered contracts, even offered me a permanent board seat. I refused. Instead, I made them pay monthly for every drop of water, every truckload, every cable that crossed our soil. Their empire became a rental, and we were the landlords. Lesson: humiliate a man's father in public, and his son just might turn your empire into rubble. Love revenge stories where arrogance is crushed. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, share this tale, and never miss what's next.